And the starting lineup. Just a moment. Welcome, everybody. With me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And now Will Force is reporting on the sideline. Adebayo is out there with Edey. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Thompson in at the two-guard spot. And for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Wagner in at the 5. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Clock at 4. Here's Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will.
Their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points. 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Banchero for 3. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Suggs against Thompson. Pass to Adebayo. Edey down low. And the shot is good.
Well, it's so tough trying to keep Edey off the boards. When he's being aggressive like this, he's a real wrecking ball.
Now, here's Suggs. His last outing, 16 points for him. Wagner on the wing. He's defended by Edey. It's sent. Here's Anunoby. No good there. Nice defense from Wagner.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
That one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A floater. A nice shot by Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Poke loose. Stolen by Thompson. Over in the corner, Doncic. Nice defense from Wagner.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Suggs. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
And now the first timeout call here for the Magic.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
And checking out some numbers for Devin Vassell. Suggs passes to Wagner. Poked away. Stolen by Anunoby. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. Adebayo's got 5. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Doncic, bounce pass. Rejected by Banchero. Here's Payne. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. Now, here's Doncic. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Doncic. Suggs with some nice defense. The Magic trail by 6. Pass to Carter. Portland grabs the miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, so kind of special to see how they match up. A lack of familiarity, both for the players and the fans.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. They get it again. Here's Carter. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's defended by Wagner. Feeds away. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now, here's Suggs. Still yet to score. And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Pass to Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 5.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Simmons checked in for OG Anunoby. Herbert Jones comes in for Thompson. And it's Vassell in for Luka Doncic. Now here is Carter. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Black, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Simmons inside. No good with the layup.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Payne passes to Thompson. Here's Black. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Another miss by Orlando.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Assisted.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Bitadze. Still scoreless. Inside. Only the sixth player ever from the country of Georgia. Bitadze is an inspiration, Coach.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can really defend and rebound. And he's an underrated offensive player. Great finisher around the rim. This guy can help almost anybody.
And the first one drops. Turner's checked in for the Trailblazers. Bitadze hits them both. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Vassell outside. Adebayo passes to Simmons. Got a piece of it. Here's Black. Covered by Vassell.
Bane with the hops.
Trailblazers leading by 11. And Simmons kicks to Turner. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Adebayo.
Checking in for Portland, Amen Thompson.
Outside, Jones. Thompson surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. Vassell wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Herbert Jones.
And the Trailblazers lead by 13. Black with it. He has yet to score. Driving the lane. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And then Jones with the jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control.
There's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Good read from the big man, Carter Jr. That kind of unselfishness goes a long way.
The Magic shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Here's Simmons. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Bitadze. And that one hits back iron. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Miami Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Thompson with the rebound. Portland leading by 14. Bane with the steal. Here's Simmons. Pass to Turner. And it's Orlando with the rebound. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Bane, no good. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Black, covered by Vassell. Pass to De Silva. over Jones. Here's Bitadze. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles' turn.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. A hand on it. Outside, Payne. Carter outside. The shot from the low post is good.
Hey, throwing that big body around. Wendell Carter Jr. can absorb contact pretty easily.
Payne against Thompson.
Orlando foul. Desmond Bain. First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for
this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. He's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action when we reach. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
We've got Banchero. Black is out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Bitadze. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. On the wing, Turner. Tipped away. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's De Silva. Again, the Magic score. And so Doncic will bring it up for Portland. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And Portland making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Wagner against Jones. Pass to Banchero. Good D by Anunoby. Portland leading by 8. Vassell outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
He hits the second from the line. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Wagner against Adebayo. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
What concentration there from Wagner, accepting the contact and still finding a way to capitalize.
So, Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his team.
First team foul.
Suggs looking around, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Second, and the next one puts him in the bonus.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Wagner outside. It sends him to the line.
Yeah, very physical play by Wagner, who still manages to get the attempt off while being fouled.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Anunoby, no good. The Magic trail by 7. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Up top, Wagner.
Charging.
He's guarded by Anunoby. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Zach Edey, he's checked in for Jones. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Guys, back to you.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Fires from the wing. And it's Suggs missing. Trailblazers leading by 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, that's a high IQ play by Vassell. Fouled in the act and got to the stripe.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
So he gets them both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Edey can't hit. The Magic trail by 9. Here's Black, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here's Doncic from the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Wagner against Edey. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, offensively, you have to be aware of Edey. That man is 7'4".
Vassell outside. Shoots over Black. Vassell, no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 10. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic passes to Vassell. Lets it go from 14. It's tipped.
Great job staying connected by Black, using his 6'7" length on defense.
To the middle. And Suggs throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. The Magic making a switch here. Baines checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Simmons checked in for OG Anunoby. Wagner against Simmons. And the basket is good. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Here's Wagner. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt at his 3rd make.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside, Adebayo. Doncic, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Pass to Bane. Wagner trying to get open. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. And Portland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in.
Well, Bane has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
Pass to Doncic. Down low. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Doncic. Thompson's got 6 points.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Wagner finds Bane. Let's go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Black, how he performed last season. Last season, put up about 9 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
5 on the clock. Here's Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
The size of Carter is a factor. Stifling him inside just isn't easy.
For Orlando, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. That's good from Carter. An outstanding defensive big man. Wendell Carter stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender.
And the Blazer lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Black.
Smooth move by Anthony Black. He can be pretty tricky with the ball in his hands.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's out of bounds to Portland. Will retain possession. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Second, Miles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Simmons left side.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Payne against Adebayo. That puts them in the lead. Carter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Doncic. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Payne. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Off the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Doncic. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. All free throws good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Now Black. Pass to Bitadze. To the paint. Here's De Silva. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Portland has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Orlando leading. Here's Black. Here's Bane from deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And let's take a look now. Amen Thompson's numbers.
Great showing for him last season. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency. And more often than not, he got it in there. Looking to end his cold spell. And Simmons with the layup. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Bitadze. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Over Simmons. And it's Carter missing. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Bane. Comes up empty down low. The Trailblazers with the lead. Here's Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
With his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And so Thompson nails both of them. Well, Orlando's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to Bitadze. The rebound by Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
Well, Orlando shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Bitadze with it.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Bitadze taking 2 shots.
That's good from Bitadze. The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Trailblazers. Bitadze hits them both. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bane against Thompson. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Misses the 3. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Suggs. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Assisted.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to De Silva. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bitadze can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Thompson's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Bain against Thompson. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Bain.
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see. Portland was looking great right away. They staged a good old-fashioned ambush, going on an aggressive 9-0 run at the start. They were sitting on top with a 12-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Heading into the second quarter, the wheels started to fall off the cart as they were outscored by a healthy margin, but were still able to limp into half. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kep.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charge this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Bam Adebayo is out there with Zach Edey. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. There's the drive. Here's Edey. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Look, Edey came into the league and immediately established himself as an elite rebounder.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Wagner outside. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Outside, Suggs. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
Magic ball.
Here's Suggs. Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together. Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Wagner passes to Wagner. To stop the run. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Thompson throws it down.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Well, one thing's for sure. When Banchero gets that close to the rim, he will fight through any contact to get up and score.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Kevin, back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Doncic kicks to Thompson. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point land. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Number 1, the Magic.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Banchero against Adebayo. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And it's a foul called on Mo Wagner.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Black's checked in for the Magic.
Anthony Black.
Adebayo finds Doncic. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul.
It's so challenging trying to guard Doncic without fouling because he's not afraid to get hit.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. The Magic trail by 13. Wagner outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, look, Mo Wagner is a big guy, almost 7 feet. So I love it when he takes it near the hoop.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
Yeah, and he's solid at the stripe. It's the physicality of Wagner that makes him so good.
To the inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Wagner. It's sent back by Edey.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 13.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Vassell. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, Adebayo's a little undersized at the center spot, but he can give you some shot blocking.
Doncic outside. Fades and shoots. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Doncic. 10 points for Bam Adebayo. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Well, their shot blocker. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Here's Banchero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move,
2 shots,
score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
So we can't get either to fall. To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
Simmons passes to Adebayo. Anunoby outside. Here's the teardrop. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Suggs dishes to Black. They could use a bucket, and Jones sends it back. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off. Yikes. This quarter has not been kind to him. Just 1 for 5 so far.
Simmons passes to Jones. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, that's great concentration by Jones. He is mentally tough.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Adebayo. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Suggs passes to Black, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Carter against Simmons. Vassell, and it's blocked.
Well, Suggs is an elite one-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
Pass to Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 10 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Carter kicks to Suggs. Takes it inside. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Payne's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Portland with a change here, too. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Pass to De Silva. Bangs home the trifecta. De Silva's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Thompson. Outside for Simmons. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bitadze's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Stolen by Jones. Vassell outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Well, those were some weight room points from Vassell. Flexing his muscles.
Pass to De Silva. Over Jones. De Silva. No good. Portland leading by 23. Simmons dishes to Thompson. Now Turner. Defended by Carter. Good work defensively by Carter. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Black, covered by Vassell. Over to the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Payne for 3, and Thompson sends it back.
such a hard worker. Payne was ready for any physicality that came his way.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. And he makes all three. So, Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammate. Another stellar defensive play by Jones. Quite simply, he's a defensive ace.
The Magic again can't hit. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside Turner. This one for three. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Carter. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Edey's checked in. Thompson outside. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Vassell, the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Edey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I mean, there aren't many other ways to guard you. You have to put a body.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line in. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 21. Bane kicks to Suggs. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Pass to De Silva. Bane for 3. Edey with the rebound.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Doncic. Second shot opportunity, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Free throw good. Edey. Outside, Bane. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
The
Trailblazers out in front, delivering the blowout. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Both Wagners are out there, Franz at small forward and Mo at the center. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Banchero in at the 4-man position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Suggs. And Adebayo sends it back. Good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs. Fighting off defenders in close.
Outside, Adebayo. Anunoby outside. Offline with his 3.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Here's Wagner. That shot missing. Good D by Anunoby. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Edey. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
No real surprise there. Banchero's blocks are something we're getting used to seeing.
Deep 2 from Wagner. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Banchero. Thompson misses.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Brooklyn Nets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the dunk by Edey.
Well, when Edey gets on a roll, it's hard to stop all 7'4" of him. He's been fantastic tonight scoring.
Here's Suggs. Doncic with the block.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. The Magic have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Suggs passes to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Substitution on the court.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on them.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Well, Orlando shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Simmons against Isaac. Over Simmons, and the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
And Simmons slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Vitadze. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And the Magic making a change here. De Silva's checked in.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
Back to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. He's guarded by Love. And Simmons with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for Orlando. Vassell, he's checked in for Portland. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And Simmons kicks to Adebayo. Here's Krejci. Pass to Henderson. Lays it up off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the paint. There's Vitadze. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Turner's checked in for Portland. Vassell, no good. The Magic shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Here's Carter. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Yeah, savvy play call by Henderson. Go into that pick and roll to create the space he needs.
Carter, the pass to Howard. Now Vitadze. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Turner. Right side, Simmons. Count that one. Simmons got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Down low. Here's De Silva. Over Simmons. De Silva. No good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
So for the Magic, Banchero's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Bain comes in for Howard. And it's Suggs in for Javon Carter. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Scoot Henderson. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great player. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic against Suggs. Back to Bain. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Portland ball.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Portland.
OG Anunoby.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Adebayo. Anunoby outside. Here's Vassell. Great D that time from Bain. Well, Orlando shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. And here is Suggs. Back to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Vassell. Bain, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Vassell, the pass to Doncic. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Bain. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
Doncic kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Doncic. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Looking to get it going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
It's
foul.
on Luka Doncic.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
Zach Edey, he's checked in for Adebayo. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Luka Doncic.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Vassell. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Doncic feeling it out. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
That's the end of the
This
game.
one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long, everyone.